Asian food so tasty because they don't hold back on the salt. Because like, how many salt did you put? You just open the container, grab the salt, put it in the food. Everything's going to be tasty.
MSG.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Refresh Step, where you recover yourself for the main step. I'm yours for today, tomorrow, and the foreseeable future, Theodore Lu. And I'm with the hottest battler in the UK, and admin of the Battle Spirits English Wiki, Ayumu Seiki.
Hello.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes my intro is like something of like a muscle memory. So like I didn't even remember anything before I started to utter the first word, but the rest just come kind of naturally. And then whenever I started Ayumu's part, it's always like got stuck in my throat. Yeah.
I'm not important enough to you.
Nah, it's more like I made it way too long. So it's like by the time I reach your part, I already like kind of like half lost my breath. So it's like, but I have to push through. It's only a little bit more. Yeah.
Bro, it's been it's been over 100 episodes already. You should remember it by now.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, like it's a muscle memory. So like I don't remember it at first, but like when I first started saying it, it's like it's just all came together.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I actually still can't remember our intro. Like if you ask me to do it, I cannot.
Yeah. That's why. Like that's to the point. I did like 130 refresh step intro, like to the point that whenever I make like a normal video now, I was like, what is my intro? Because like I think I only made like 4 or 5 like Battle Spirits Tea Party by now. I mean like
Damn.
yeah, I mean like I made like over 100 something as well of like the Daytime Vanguard, so I knew that one, but that one is in Indonesian. Like if I were to somehow magically play Vanguard again, then I have to do the intro in English. I'll have to start everything from zero then. Yeah. Let that
Talking about Vanguard. Actually, did I mention last time that I'm actually planning to get the Mygo deck.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah, and
You
then
meant the guys and
yeah, and then someone showed me the price of one particular card, and I decided not to play.
What happened?
I can't remember the price, but like it was like $60 or something.
Yeah,
I only need one copy in the deck, but I still was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, Vanguard is a little bit crazy right now, but I mean like if you wanted to play it, I wouldn't say it's worth it, but it's kind of like what you pay anyway, so like yeah, why not?
No, because I was thinking like, oh, it's just gonna be a cheap deck to build. I'll just bring it to the locals and stuff like that. And then no, you need this one card that's like $50 or something like that. I actually can't remember what. Yeah.
What does it do again? Sometimes it's hard to kind of like gauge like what like the diversion cards are doing, because like sometimes they just made like the boss cards. I feel like they made the boss card like intentionally like, yeah, so it's heavy in counter plus or something, or it's like they don't even have enough draws, and then like they printed like one card. What it does is like it gives you one more counter plus, and then like oh my god, this is going to be expensive, and then like it came out and then it's like $20. So it's like what the fuck.
I mean, my go has been a while, so I don't think that prices are changing anytime soon. Actually, let me go to card market there. There's Vanguard, because like the guys show me from TCG players, so it might be different. Oh, it's a promo card, that's why.
Yeah. That's also the
Oh
problem.
wait. Oh wait. He might have shown me the special version.
Yeah. You don't
like
don't need the special version.
Because like now that I look at the card market price, it's only €2.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I'll think about it again.
Yeah, I mean like unless it's like with a character that you really like, then maybe for the future.
Nah.
Yeah.
I got Wise Swords.
True.
I don't need to full rare. My friend got that, man.
Oh yeah, which reminds me, like I've been wanting to get into Grand Archive, right? Then I bought like the Recollection deck, which is supposed to be an equivalent like Mega deck in Pale Spirits. I was like, yeah, maybe then I will just pick it up. Maybe then I will I will only need to like add several cards. Then I wouldn't be winning, but at least I wouldn't lose that fast in like in a tournament, like in a store tournament. Maybe I will be able to somehow like after 3 weeks of grinding, maybe I will be able to win once at least. But yeah, that I bought the thing as I was like limping from work. So I was like, I think like I just did like a night shift, morning shift, and I was like, oh fuck, I am really sleepy. I wanted to go home, but I was like, yeah, I noticed like the day before that the thing was released, like the next day, and then like Grand Archive, the thing is like they printed like pretty much like according to what people will be buying at that time. So like if you don't buy it on like the day, then it will probably be gone, and then they will be reprinting them, of course, but like it will be like 6 months from now or something. So it's like, oh yeah,
I mean, fair enough. Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, I guess. I mean, like it's still it's not like they are selling it above MSRP or anything. So I was just like, yep, I'll have to pay the same anyway. Let's just get it. And I totally forgot that there is a card shop like that is near my workplace, and I was like, I just casually like went to the train that goes to another city that has like a card shop that I always go to, and then I was like, I went into the train, sat down, and then I messaged my friend. And then I jokingly say to him like, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm currently on a train to Essen just to buy the recollection set. And he was like, huh, you know, the guy was just like the owner of the shop that is like in the city that I was currently in might have one. And then as he said that, the train door got locked, and then and then we are like driving through to Essen. So it's like, oh fuck. Could have saved like a half an hour, so like, fuck, man. But yeah, that's what it is. And then on my way back from Essen with the deck in hand, I sent it to my Indonesian friend who was like trying to promote Grand Archive in Indonesia, pretty much like how I did with Pale Spirits back then. So of course he gave me his list. Like, yep, this is how you can build a deck so that it can be like usable. Well, not usable, but they are competitive on a competitive level, I mean.
Yeah.
And then he gave me this list, right? It's a third party list, which pretty much kind of like BSSDB. But like on top of information, they also like pull data from like TCG Player on like basically like how much the card is like last sold.
Yeah.
And then I saw like one card that looked pretty. I open it. Last sold $50. I only needed one. But the problem is there are multiple cards that looks pretty. And then like there's like one card that's like, oh yeah, I opened the effect. It is basically pot of greed. Oh no, it is not an ultra rare, which is like the highest normal rarity in Grand Archive, but like, oh no, it's an SR. It's like the second highest rarity. How much will it be? It's like $18 each. So it's like, oh fuck. So it's $72 for the whole playset. So it's like, oh fuck. And like most of these cards are like something that you can use in every deck. So I still have like 2 other Grand Archive decks, so I can just switch them, but win decks if I wanted to. Like, yeah, it's always the initial investment that hurts the most, isn't it? Because I have to spend like I think 400 if I wanted to go into the game. Also, there's the 10 diva after 10 after party after this.
Dream big. You cannot dream big when you're broke, man.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, like, with my current state of finances, it's more like if I do this, my savings wouldn't grow. that's a drawback. Like I can afford it, but like my savings wouldn't grow, which is still kind of bad.
Fair enough.
Yeah. But yeah, that's I will just do it like bit by bit, I guess. Just try to find like the budget version, I guess. And then like anyway, I still like, yeah, whatever. I'll sleeve what I already have. I think like I have like 30 cards in my deck right now. So Grand Archive deck is consisted of 60 cards, so I was like 30 cards short. Like the 30 cards are like the cards that are worth at least like $5 a pop. Well, actually no, there's like lots of common cards from like that are scattered from like 4 different sets. So it's like they're not going to be expensive, but yeah, it's probably going to take a while to complete them. Yeah.
Bro's playing the long game.
Yeah. And then probably I'll have to wait until I have a break on either, because like the locals in my area is like either Thursday or Saturday, and then I got the shift this week. I got the shift and both Thursday and Saturday, so it's like, oh no.
Oof.
And speaking of my shift like clashing with an event that I wanted to attend, well, I was supposed to be like, if everything went according to the plan, spoilers, it didn't. I should be in Japan right now, as I wanted to attend the Asia final for Battle Spirits. Plus, like, both of the representatives for Indonesia are my friends. The Malaysian representation is my friends. The officials of our distributors are my friends. So I was like,
okay,
yeah, if I go to Japan like right now, it's like killing like multiple birds with one stone, because like I'll be traveling to Japan, I'll be like taking a long break from my work. I will be able to meet like a lot of like the Japanese players, because they are like a lot of them will be gathering there. I'll be meeting with my Southeast Asian friends because lots of them are going to be there. So I was like, wow, this is the perfect time to go to Japan. And then like, yeah, of course, my visa is running out, and the immigration basically changed the system a little bit, which makes it like, which eliminates, which is kind of supposed to be like eliminating some of inconveniences, which is you have to apply to them first. But on the reverse, they kind of like queued everyone on a digital queue. And then like basically if you're not getting an email from them, that means you are not being called yet. And then if you are not called yet, there's nothing you can do. You just have to wait until they call you. Which is a little bit fuck up, because now I already prepared myself about this. I already said to myself that yeah, if the thing is not fixed by like February, and I will cancel my Japanese trip, so I already move on from that. But then there's another problem, because I'll have another event overseas in May, which is the Last Summoner's Legacy in Bologna.
Oh, it's that in May? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's in May if I'm not wrong, yeah.
Oh, you need visa to go to Italy?
Well, in case they check.
I mean,
went like, yeah.
They will check. I just didn't know you need visa. Hong Kong passport fairly strong.
Yeah, if they don't have a border check between like Germany and Italy, then I might be fine. I mean, I'm not the type of person who got drunk anyway, so it's not like I'm going to get randomly checked by the police anyway. But yeah. But yeah, definitely going to Pasadena is not an option because I can't go to Japan, so I can't go to Pasadena. Although I still have, yeah.
I just like jumped the gun
Mm-mm.
like really quickly when they announced, just so I can get like the cheapest flight. Because let's be honest, last time they said they got events in Europe, but barely any of them actually got it. So so this time like I'm not gonna risk it. It's the last event. I might as well.
Yeah. Which is a wise choice. Yeah, next time let's go to Japan, man. We need to look for like the low season, go there, and then because we are broke, we'll just sleep under the bridge or something. No, just kidding. There's plenty of options to not sleep under the bridge. Let's not discount ourselves. We're broke, but we're not that broke.
Yeah, I may be able to come in May, but it depends if I want to go to the regionals for Pokemon.
True.
Because they have one in Spain, if I remember correctly, somewhere. So I don't know. I might pick that over Battle Spirit Saga. Who knows?
Yeah. I mean, like, also if the option is whether to go to Spain or Italy. I mean, like, you already went to Italy, right?
I've been to Spain before as well. So
also.
Yeah. I already been to a lot of places, even like before Saga stuff.
Yeah, and I mean, like, I heard like the store, like the locals near me is still like trying to get PSS, the store version of the Summoner's Legacy. We can only hope that they actually got one, because that's the one that I will definitely be able to go to. That's like, I think, like, I heard from my like Dutch friends that like Netherlands is also like trying to tighten up the border control. Like, that might be a problem. We'll see. I don't know where they are going to check things, but like, yeah, might be better just to be safe, I guess.
Oh yeah, definitely, yes.
I'm saying that I'm assuming that I'm an illegal immigrant. I am a legal immigrant. I just my document just takes time to be processed, and that might be misunderstood easily by other countries. That is not Germany. That is like responsible for my stay in Europe, basically. Like it's kind of tragic though. It's like the city that I live in, Duisburg, is like, it is like we go here and then like almost everyone doesn't come from Duisburg, and then like they're like separating like they got so big that they have to separate the immigration between like people who came there for like family reasons, and yeah, the more unfortunate ones. But like the one that is like responsible for me is the one that is focused on like workers and like students. Because I'm a job seeker, so they are the ones that is like responsible for me. And then so basically this office is still relatively new, like as a government body. They started like last year.
Okay.
But like their system is like, you basically cannot call them. You literally cannot call them. They don't have a phone number. Like literally. Their office is not even on Google. Like so like even though their information is technically like publicly available on like on the city's website, where they don't even like put a marker on that office. They just give you like a Google Maps link that directs to the street where the office is from, like exactly like on the building, but like not, they don't like, like in Google, basically if it's supposed to be like public knowledge, then they will just put a marker. Oh yeah, this building is here because it's like belongs to this company, blah blah, right? yeah, it will have that information. But like they just give you the address, but like they don't give you like they don't like set that this address is like for this office.
That's fun.
Yeah. And then like now what do I mean, like I am an established resident by this point, so I was like, I went like I already know that this is going to be a problem if I wanted to leave Germany, but while I'm staying here most of the time it wouldn't be a problem. It's just annoying that I don't have the option to leave Germany right now. But what it's kind of like I was just curious, like what happens to like people who just came here? Well, like I guess then if they register themselves, then they will probably be automatically queued to do that. But like there are so many things that you need your residence card for, and then like, now you came to Germany, you have registered yourself to the city. Now you just have to wait 3 months until you get your residence card, if you're lucky. Like, wow, this is a nice and definitely working system. My God.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, and then to add salt to the injury, like I went to the office and then I checked their opening hours because they are not on Google, obviously. They are open in a week of 7 out of 7 days. They are open for exactly 3.5 days. So understandably, they are closed on Saturday and Sunday, right? Nobody should like if you're like working on an office job day, then it's 5 days is like I guess the standard, right?
Yeah.
Yep. They're closed on Thursday, and then they are open for a half day on Friday. And then and then you're complaining that your work is never done. It's like, why? This is a little bit beyond my understanding at that point.
They don't have the money for the workers.
I guess, yeah. Probably that's also a problem. They probably have a budget problem as well, because like even the guy who was like manning the door, he was like not even mincing his words, like, yep, we don't have enough people working here, so it's like, yep, it's going to take a while. Wow. When like Germans are supposed to be honest, but it's like, oh. It's like, oh.
No, so you beat, oh my God. It's just I'm editing a card right now, and then I realize how Daya has 3 very long teams in her card.
Oh my
Pretty
goodness.
Animals, Twilight Gothic, and Sacred Swords. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I was going to make a joke. Just be a Giga Chat, join their team, approve your own visa, leave.
Yeah, that was what, like, if they have an opening, I will go straight to their office right now, and it will be the most. I mean, like, even I was like then imagining like the worst scenario, and that will be like a very poetic. If I applied, got accepted, and working in the immigration office, and then I got deported because I can't extend, because I don't get appointment to extend my own work visa. That will be sad. I would have to go home, but like that is a story that I could tell like everyone for like the next 30 years.
You cannot approve your own visa because you're busy approving other people's visa.
Exactly. Oh no, I did this so I can approve my own visa, but I never sit in the queue. And then it's like,
because it reminds me of I think it was like a tweet or something like that. But like I was it a Tumblr post? I don't know. It was on the internet, and then like someone said like how he was working in like computer engineering company, and then there was this new guy who joined the company. He was in the position of fixing bugs, and then he fixed the bug. After 2 weeks, he just left the job. So basically, he joined the company to fix the bug himself, and then he left the job.
Peace.
No, high key, that's actually base. Like if you don't do it, I'll do it myself. Wow.
Exactly.
I mean, if I had that power, I would do it as well. Not gonna lie.
I know, right? If I have the financial power to just job hop just after like working for 2 weeks, I will, man.
No, that's not even financial power. That's just like person's ability, man.
No, right? God damn it. Meanwhile, we are here struggling like getting like one job, so it's like, oh, yeah. The world is very fair. No, just kidding. We technically have jobs, so it's not that sad. Not yet. But anyway.
Not yet. What do you mean not yet?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to follow up from there. I was just like, yeah, it's sad, and
It's sad in it.
Exactly. And yeah. Oh yeah. And then the Asia final is this weekend. I kind of.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah. I keep forgetting because like there's something happening this Saturday, but I cannot remember. And then also because I got distracted by a Pokemon pre-release. So. Because Pokemon is also releasing the new set. So. And like there's one card that I absolutely need, so that's why I'm going there.
Yeah, which is why if the live stream is in the morning, kind of wanted to catch it at least. Cause like my shift like starts pretty early. Like if it starts at like 6 a.m., maybe I can catch it before work. Copium.
Yeah, but would you even have the energy to work then?
I'll have to. It's for my boys.
Well, good luck, I guess.
If it's for other for all other purposes, I wouldn't have the energy. But it's for my boys. I will try my best. I will try my damn best. If I failed, I will just lie and say that yeah, I overslept. Sorry, guys.
You can do that? Okay.
No. I mean, like, I said to my friends who are like competing. So sorry, guys, I overslept, so I cannot watch your match. Well, I send that at like 5 minutes after the live stream starts. And then I will send that and like go back to sleep. Like, yep. If they figure it out, they will figure it out.
Bruh. Then you might as well be honest, bruh.
Yeah, no, just kidding. Yeah.
Yeah, so I recently made a new friend. Well, I said recently, but I think I knew him for like 3 to 4 months at least already. It might have been half a year as well, but I don't think it was that long. Or maybe time flies. I don't know. He was actually the person who asked me to go to France with him. And he just like emit this really positive energy that like it makes me wanna be proper in my own life again. And so I'm starting to like set up like and like what's the word, a stable wake up time. So trying to wake up between 8 to 9 right now. And tonight is no exception as well, which is why I'm not cooking. Like I'm probably going to sleep right after this. So.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
On the other hand, I can't cook because it's already night. You really cannot cook in Germany after like 10 p.m. actually, but yeah.
Why?
It's noise pollution.
Bruh.
Yeah, it's I mean, like, actually, like the unwritten rule, like especially if you have like lots of German neighbors, like after 10, it's like the quiet time. So like you're supposed to not do anything that will produce like noise, like beyond like what a cicada would make, I guess. Yeah, because like when I first like when I first like came to Germany and then I was like learning like German, like one of the story, or like one of like the one of the passages like, yep, this is like about like house rules basically, on how you conduct yourself around the house, and then like one of the passage was about like an apartment, and then they specifically said like, yeah, please do not shower or like wash your clothes like after 10 p.m. That's like, what the?
Damn.
And then I realized how loud showers can be at night, so it's like, oh yeah, I guess that's kind of fair, but like, but then again, it's like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe at 1 a.m. it's probably a little bit too much. I still did anyway. My comfort is more important than my neighbor's good sleep, and after all, yeah.
I don't know why that sounds so evil.
It's probably because it probably is. It's that's what we in Germany call a social. Asocial.
Asocial, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, that reminds me. Recently, I think it's on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Facebook. I found this page where like I think the person's actually British, cause he can like make a really good British accent. So I'm pretty sure he's actually British.
Mm-hmm.
But like he makes jokes about Germany.
Mm-hmm.
So his page is called Liam Carpenter.
Oh yeah. I think he's British.
Yeah, I think he's British, but like
Yeah.
he makes some really good German jokes. I
Mm-hmm.
think. Well, I really like the ones like about drinking tea in Germany.
Oh yeah. Like his videos are like when it has like a really high ceiling, but like most of them it's like but like when it's like hits, it's like, oh my god, this is like the funniest thing ever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Hmm?
I think his edit has done really well though. Actually,
Yeah.
like especially the one about like drinking tea.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's literally a shot of two of him,
Mm-hmm.
together,
Mm-hmm.
and like it looks very seamless as well.
Mm-hmm.
So like you can see like he has some pretty high editing skills there. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Which is something amazing.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. And also he's technically German too right now because he's a dual citizen right now.
I can feel that. Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, basically he is British, but he gained German citizenship. Also, his wife is German.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Of course, there's a woman in his videos.
And then like, oh my god, one that is like, because like German, what was it again? Like license plates, they have like a lot of letters, right? So it's so the first two digits are supposed to be the city that is like issuing the license plate, and
Okay,
there's like
yeah,
three
like
more
the
letters. Three more
postcode, yeah.
letters. Yeah.
Mm.
So like they were stuck. So the story is like they basically got stuck in the autobahn, which is it's a freeway, it's the highway. And then basically like, yeah, they got bored. Everything is so slow. So like, yeah, let's just play a game, and then like we make like a joke out of like the license plates, and then like he accidentally made something that is rather sexist, and then his wife just straight up kicked him out of the car, and then like, yep, and then she just left him. So it's like that was very cathartic.
Nice.
It's either sexist or it's basically like saying, haha, you fat. It's either one of that. So either a sexist thing or a personal attack. Nothing in between. It's like, oh.
Damn.
Yeah. And then there's the ones where he, like the Europe, like like I think like Netherlands and Belgium also have theirs, but like in Germany you have that thing where if you buy anything with a plastic bottle, there's a 90% chance that it will come with a deposit, which you have to pay at first, and then you will get back when you return the bottle to the supermarket. And then it was like, so one of them is like he went back from the UK, and then he brought like a British bottle, and he tried to put it inside the machine, and then of course it didn't work, and then he went so defeatedly put it inside the normal trash can. It's like, oh, this feels so dramatic for like just throwing things in the trash. And then the other one is like basically he was going to the UK, and then he was like drinking from like a German bottle, and he just realized like, I have to return the deposit. And then he was like, yeah, doing his time in the UK. And then after that he has to, and then like it's to the point that when he went home to Germany, he just put the empty bottle on the seat, and like on its own seat. And then he finally reached home, and then his wife was like welcoming him. Yeah, welcome home. Like how was the UK? And then he just straight up like put his back, closed the door, goes back to the supermarket, and then he put it inside the machine, and then it got accepted, and then he got the receipt to claim the money, and he was like, and then he gave the one really big satisfied grin. It's like, oh, yeah, this is victory. This is how victory tastes like. Yeah. One day you will feel that, Ayumu.
Sure.
I will give you a German bottle as you are about to fly to the UK, and then you will bring it back one day to claim the 25-cent deposit, and by then they will have changed the system, and your bottle will not be recognized, because Germany likes to change things like that, just like my immigration system. All went full circle now. Oh my god, let's talk about something that is less depressing. Which, if you guys haven't listened to the podcast by now, it's of course because the Diva 10 after party is coming out, and that's kind of all the news that kind of matter to us before like the main set comes around, I guess. Because like, it's not like we don't care about the collaboration at all, but like, especially with Kamen Rider and Gundam, I kind of like them a lot, but I don't have the extra money to spend on them, so I try to not look at them, so I don't want to buy the cards, because if I look at them too much, I would want them, and I would have to spend money, and I will be broke again. So yeah, that's why. So yeah, now we have a wave of like the revivals. So this one's actually pretty close though. Ragnaria Rockwell is released on. Wait, is this Shining Song or? Yeah, Shining Song came before Monochrome Fantasia, right?
Oh, you mean that? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, but then that means we have Shining Song, Monochrome Fantasia, and then 10 Party. So like technically she's already like 3 years. She's from like 3 years ago.
Gosh, we're getting old.
I know, right? Guess this becomes a pattern that I feel like I don't really like. Because they basically like make the effects a little bit. Well, I would say they will make the range a little bit wider, but like the overall effect a little bit weaker. I remember like when she summoned, like Ragnaria just straight up like exhausts every single level 2 spirits. And then she has show up. And then now, instead of like Mirage, she has Burst, so she can be summoned a little bit easier. And I guess with her effect and trigger, I guess that kind of makes sense. You summon her, I guess you will return at least one spirit. Because like I guess at that point when your opponent are still in the middle of like playing their combos, they would probably be all of their spirits will be level 1 anyway. So that's probably going to be the case. And then she show up.
I mean, the summon event is really just a bonus. It's more like, the deck corpus is absolute stake corpus a lot. The deck has a lot of corpus, and then you can also just like summon the spirit without paying the cost as well. And like that's the point. I was talking with like Toki and the others, saying that like probably may run 2 revival and 1 original in like the deck for the Mirage Affair as well.
Yeah, this one the Mirage is actually not that. The burst is actually not that bad compared to the compared to the one that I actually cared about. this one is actually good. but you know what? Which one I cared about, and that's why I'm still salty about this cycle of revival. Okay.
Oh, exactly. Right.
Yep.
I was like thinking which one you're talking about.
Yeah. But then, I just realized I haven't shared my screen to you. I was like, I was like just scrolling and then like, scrolling and yapping and then like, what if Ayumu haven't seen that? And then why is it not ordered like properly? Wait, I'll have to reorder things. Ooh, sort by name. Why is it? Why is it? What is it? What is the shuffling through? What? Oh, strange. I guess I'll just open them manually.
Your computer is trash.
No, that's why open source is the goat.
My computer is trash because can't even run OBS.
No, that's a skishu. No, just kidding.
Skissues.
And I guess I mean like last time I kinda like predicted how Kagyu will work. I guess that's kind of it. Of course they made it a little bit random because you need to put cards from the top of your deck. Well, we can use a soul refrain to change that, of course, but yeah.
The school bag.
The school bag. Oh. I even forgotten that Brave existed.
Yeah, and then
back. Oh, Diva Academy designed the school back. Yeah. Oh yeah, because of the friend support.
Yeah.
This spirit has Diva family. Yeah. From your other deck. Okay. Yep. Yep. So that.
And then if you're playing main set, you can also play Petit Fennel. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Then you just casually summon Ragnaria, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, on attack, I mean, there are quite a lot of good ones, to be fair.
Oh yeah, it's not one summon.
Yeah, like I'm actually thinking more about like the Aikatsu cards actually.
You're cooking.
Actually, I'm cooking, but I can't think of any good ones to be fair. Not at the moment anyway.
Yeah, because you can basically copy the appeals as well, right? Pretty much for one battle.
Yeah, the appeals. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was thinking about Akali. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah. Elon Musk. Yep. Because what does Akali do again? Let me try to look it up. Akali. There you are. Fever appeal. Sending so-called distress. Refresh until your next start step. Gain yellow symbol and affected by effect. So you can literally So if you go first, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, yeah. I mean, I suppose you can try to do this. Basically, so go first. Turn one. Set down 2 necesses if you can. And then turn 2. Summon Camille. Summon Petit Fennel. Put Akali to top. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more core. And slap a brave symbol onto it. And then now you can do 6 symbols unaffected. I mean, it's very hard to do so, but I suppose it's doable. But
yeah, just because it's too. No, just kidding. It might be something. I mean, like if we can think of the complicated combo, there's bound to be like the much simpler ones.
Let me see how many cost 2 or less yellow nesses do we even have.
That's a good
What's the
question.
color? What's the color session? There we go. Most of them are groundworkers.
Of course. Naturally.
Hey, I mean, it might still work if you just want the symbols. To be fair,
yeah,
you can just hero it.
I mean, like the biggest, what is it? The biggest thing that kind of like holds default back, like in like the standard, is like basically the fact that most of our grand walkers are like cost 3, with the exception of Alex, which doesn't have a yellow symbol.
Just play grand walker Lolo.
That also works.
And then you mill free and you get a yellow reduction in main step. Good enough.
Works.
Or a Senko no Zero. Yeah, okay, yeah, the yellow 0.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that also works.
Yeah, there are some choices. It's not doable, but and then in turn, what about Braves? Let's see. Brave, and then need 1 symbol. How do I choose that? Where is it? I can't. Oh, there we go. Symbol Lu. E. Yeah, most of them are cost 4. I want to see if I can do max. Oh, actually, we got the Kigurumi Penton, which is 4 minus 4. Let's go.
Oh, let's go. That's totally like what we needed right now. The fuck. The Phantom came in clutch as usual.
Came in clutch.
Also, it gives her. Well, she already has like the team, so
yeah,
it's just
so
that's
it
a
doesn't really
symbol.
matter.
Yeah.
Oh, and then there's also this promo card. Oh, it's 4 minus 3, but it still works. Yeah, this promo card that's for a long time ago, Sword Ice era. 4 minus 3, and then on attack minus 2k. It becomes BB0 for the first time in the turn, draw a card.
Oh.
Good enough.
Yeah. I mean, like especially if you have like 0 as well.
Yeah.
And then if you're like backup attack, I mean like a backup card to like steal with Kamyu is like something that reduces PP. That also works.
Yeah, but like I mean, we're talking about like copying Akali here, so it's just like gain symbol unblockable, not unblockable, unaffected. Yeah.
Yep. Just good
enough. We can also do Ankh. It's 5 minus 4, but it's 2 yellow and 2 gold. But like if we're considering playing Lolo and 0 anyway, then we're gonna get the gold reductions. And actually, this is way better. Because select 1 spirit during this turn they cannot block. Which actually works a lot better for the combo as well. So we got a few choices. Yeah, we got a few choices.
Yeah.
Oh, even Pafati's brave works. 4 minus 3.
Oh yeah.
And then what is this? Elia. So it's like the Virginia Saga Brave. On attack during this turn. Minus 10k to an opposite cost 1 or 4 or 6 or 8 or 9 or 10 or 12.
Yes.
Spirit or ultimate. And then it becomes 0, goes to the bottom. Okay. I think probably the Ankh is way better, but it is a choice. So in terms of Braves, we got a lot of choices. Yeah. Interesting.
Damn. This is... Yeah. I mean, like, being able to copy effects is definitely something that can be abused. So we will see how people will try to abuse that.
Even if you don't high roll, I mean, there's still ways to play with Cameo, so it's not the worst. Considering like she's all teams as well, like you know. I mean, to be fair, even right now, I got quite a few diva decks that actually run Petite for now. So, you know, it works either way. Oh, actually, it might be pretty good in school band actually. Yeah. Cause obviously normally like the costs are like very high cost for what they want to do. But if you use Cameo, then
then it will be much easier.
You can do a school band Noah, and then what is the revival in this set? The Rio Lu card. Can't remember.
Oh yeah, the school band Leoru tidak.
Yeah, actually. But like the revival is like for the gay pair, so you need to use the original version.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, because like
I like how they don't even bother to make some good names now. It's just called Leah Blast.
Exactly. And it kind of work. It kind of work in the Japanese version, but once they romanize it, it becomes like Rias and Lior. So it's like Ria Leo. So it's like I don't know. It feels like a mouthful.
No, not really. Leah Blast.
No. I mean, like if it's both or R, that's it's easier to pronounce. But like if it's R and L, like the chef is killing my throat. Just kidding.
Leah Blast.
Yeah.
You're just not good enough skill shoes.
Yeah, Skishu. I need to read more passages in English. I was like thinking of like doing that one. I was like, I once had the thought of like starting just like a channel that is more kind of like a diary, where I just what I will do is basically just record myself like reading a passage in English and German. Basically, just to train my pronunciation. It's more like a diary. It doesn't really have to be uploaded, I know, but just to I don't know why I have to upload it. I should have just done it before without being recorded, but I guess that might be something. I don't know.
Hey, I mean, technically, you can use your YouTube as like a saving space.
I guess.
Because like it doesn't take your RAM and anything like that. You know, it doesn't take your storage space. So it works, and then like when you actually need it, just download it.
I guess, yeah.
You know.
Maybe I can get like a kick for like reading ads or something. Maybe one before AI takes everything over. Anyway, yeah.
I'm actually thinking so like I'm waiting for Ave Mujika to end. So then I can get like all the information. And then I want to start a new channel that kind of analyze the anime. Cause like I feel like well, to be fair, like most of the Western audience and the Japanese audience are pretty satisfied with how it's going right now, but the Chinese community is being absolute shit with it.
Of course.
Yeah. So I kind of wanna start making videos, you know, to justify that hey, it's at least decent. I
Mm-mm.
mean, I know there are still some problems, but like it's not like a shit that they talking about.
Mm-mm.
And then like of course like the other things that like there aren't really a lot of English channels talking about it. So it's like
Mm-mm.
hey, might be a good chance to be fair.
Yeah,
So
why not?
I mean I actually like the anime and I know I have things to talk about it, so you
Mm-mm.
know,
Yeah,
might as well.
might as well. Time to make the big break. Then I will be your bodyguard. Then I will be your body double. Imagine like I joke about like being your body double, and then like someone actually like we went to and then we go to a convention, and then like someone actually like stabbed me because they thought like I am you, just because we are both Asian. Like it's like I mean like I did my job, but like at what cost?
I mean, I mean, they must be fucking blind to not reckon to not differentiate you and me even
I
with just
know,
the
right?
body size.
Yeah.
Unless you start going to the gym and actually,
But even
uh,
then, like I'm way shorter than you, so it's like, and I will like, I don't. This is not supposed to win as a brag, but like half of the battle of like gaining like lots of muscles is like having like something to work with inside your body, and I well already have like all this muscle, so like I already have like all this fat, so I guess I have something to work with. But anyway, what where was I about? Yeah, man, I forgot where I was. I don't have coffee with me right now because I wanted to sleep as well after the shoot. Probably after I bought like a whole chicken as well to engorge, and
yeah,
it will be protein.
I'm just having a lemon Fanta right now.
Yeah, I am having an apple shoulder. It's
What's that?
just a 50% juice, apple juice and 50% soda water.
Interesting.
Mm-mm. It's a German thing. It just
Okay.
put we just put sparkling water with everything, which kind of unlocks a kind of like a well, it's not a core memory, but like kind of like a culture shock to me because like back in Indonesia, all waters are plain water, but like oh yeah, but actually it did happen. Like people actually like complain like some water actually like tastes like better than the other water. That's kind of like how they treated the minerals and everything, right? So like yeah, maybe the mineral content is different, but like in Germany, I mostly just drink like the cheapest water in the market. It works for the most part. It didn't have like a distinctive taste, and then I drink like tap water at home. That's it. It works. And then like one day, I was like waiting a table, and then like the customer, the guest was like specifically asking me like, so yeah, what brand of water did you guys have? Like, is it this brand that I'm drinking right now? And then she was like, huh. And then I said, of course, yes. I mean, like, why should I lie to her, right? And then she was like, "Meh." Then I don't. Then I'll order something else because I think that that particular brand is a little bit too salty, so I don't like it.
Salty.
Yeah, I know. Like what I mean, like it's the difference in water flavor is basically based on its mineral content usually, but like this is the first time I heard people like describing water as like mineral water as salty.
I mean, I suppose it is mineral,
Yeah, which is salt. But like
so yeah.
like it was never to the level that is noticeably salty. So it's like, oh I guess. I guess.
Still, it's really weird. Like,
Mm.
it's more like I don't understand how people can be so picky about things.
Mm-mm.
Like, how do you guys even survive?
Yeah. And like, yeah. I mean, like sometimes you are picky, and then like for I think like for most people, you have to compromise, and then you suddenly, yeah, it works. I mean, like lots of like Indonesian sambal is also like they put lots of sugar, which I don't like, but I just want the chili, and it has to work. And if you put enough rice into it, it will barely be noticeable because rice is just starch. It is mostly sugar, so it kind of works with each other. But like normally, if I have my way, I will put no or as little sugar as possible. I don't want it to be noticeably sweet.
Yeah, well, I don't even put any sugar in my cooking at all. Like the type of sugar that I have in my kitchen. I've been using it for I've been using it for like 4 years, 5 years. So I still haven't finished it. I literally bought it like I literally bought it like what was I going to say? I literally bought it like 4 years ago, and then like I still haven't finished it.
You don't know what's even better?
What?
My bag of sugar has been here when I came here. I don't even know how it spawned there. I don't even think I bought that. So it was just there, and I've been using it like whenever I needed to cook. Like once in like 20 cooking. Like if I was just cooking for like one portion, I wouldn't use it. Usually I would use sugar if I make like a big stew, and then even then I would like use like maybe 1 tablespoon for like 2 liters of water. Or maybe if I'm making sweets, then maybe I'll use a little bit more, because that's like the guilty pleasure, right? Like I eat the sweets to taste sweet things. So if it's not sweet, then it's basically just empty calories. So like what are we even doing here? Might as well just splurge on it while we are doing it, but like just don't do it like every day, kind of thing. But yeah, it has been here for like 6 years, so it's like it's sugar in it. I think like I went through more salt than I do sugar. Yeah.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, why is like Asian food so tasty? Because they don't hold back on the salt. That's kind of like the irony. Like, all Asian foods are good because like, yep. How many salt did you put? You just open the container, grab the salt, put it in the food. Everything's going to be tasty.
MSG.
MSG on top of that. Yay! That's like, like what the part where MSG becomes kind of problematic is because MSG itself is like chemically a salt. Like if you put in like too much salt and too much MSG at once, you're basically like using like double the salt. So that's why it becomes a problem. How you're supposed to like, one of like the good part of MSG, it makes it taste stronger, so you can use less salt. So that's kind of like how you're supposed to use it. So you use less salt and then you use a little bit of MSG to bring out the saltiness of the little salt that you put in. So that way you consume less salt overall.
Yeah, but of course people don't listen.
Exactly. That's like, I think like that is pretty much like the mindset of like Asian. It's good, put more. That's why my body is probably poisoned by paracetamol at this point.
It's not just Asian. I mean, like, oh my god, I have to mention this again. But like, I've seen this customer before who ordered chips and then he put soy sauce over it. It's like, what the fuck?
The sweet one I can understand. The salty one is like,
no,
why?
but like, even if it's the sweet one, why would you want to eat soggy fries? I do not understand.
Yeah.
I do not understand people.
Yep. I know, right? Yeah. Well, all the while, I really like Belgian fries because it's basically like a mashed potato and encased inside of like a really crispy shell. So it's like,
oh, that sounds good.
Yeah. That is why like sometimes it made me think like way too deep into like why do we make food like a certain way? Like, if we wanted the rewarding like softness of the potato inside the fries, like why do we make the outside so crispy and hard, which is like the opposite of like soft? Is that the effort that we needed to like crack open the fries that made the softness of the potato inside rewarding? Because like when we are speaking of Yashike, like some of like the popular ones like Eurocam, again someone like made a review and then like he pointed out like what set this shows apart is basically they show the struggle of the characters, which struggle can be anything, but like with cute girls doing cute things, usually they just skip everything, they just focus on like the character interactions. But like Eurocam, for example, like they wanted to get from point A to point B. Of course, they are still an Iyashiki, so it's cute girls doing cute things. They're going to focus on the character interaction, but also they kind of show like, okay, so maybe they wanted to go from like the station to the campsite, for example. So the struggle here is like, yeah, they don't know how far it is actually because they saw on Google Maps and it looks quite close. Hey, let's just walk there. And then of course it's an uphill. If you have walked an uphill, you will know that it's just hell, no matter how short it is. Yeah. So they kind of like showed that, and then okay, so along the way they kind of like showed that. Yeah, I mean like they don't just show that they are already like in a campsite relaxing. They kind of show like the process of them, like in order to get them to this relaxed state, they kind of like they have to set a tent, and then like there's this one episode where like one of the main character need to set her tent like after she overslept, and then she has to set her tent in the dark, and then it was very windy, and then like her tent got blown by the wind like multiple times, and then in the end she got rewarded by like she went to the to the like hill, and then like she saw like like a view of the whole city, and it's like, oh yeah, this is the reward for her struggles. That's,
by the way, tips for people who want to go hiking: bring an actual map.
Exactly.
Like a paper map, because they show you the shape of the mountain, so you know you're going uphill or downhill.
Oh yeah, that's a really good tip.
Yeah, don't just rely on Google Map.
Yeah,
just don't.
Exactly.
But like I think you're thinking too deep on this. It's just like most of the time with food, people like to have something to chew on. So like, that's why they made it that way.
Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes it's just make me way too philosophical.
Then,
I think I'm eating too much.
Yeah, and then I also I suppose sometimes the concerns of like where the food came from as well. Like, in your case, what I think is most likely what happened was that like people make too many mashed potatoes, and then they don't know how to deal with it, and so they decided, let's deep fry them. Yay! And then there we are. Just a bit of variety there, and like that's it.
Yeah. Although like the Belgian fries is just normal fries, just the way they cook it makes like the inside really soft. So it kind of feels like a mashed potato, but it's not like mashed potato that's like from the fries and then fried. Still going to be different. But yeah, anyway.
It's not that deep, bro.
Yeah, I know. Also, like it's kind of like a culture thing as well, right? Like I think like in Asia, we don't mind a little bit bite on the meat because meat is usually more expensive. You don't want it to go. One, you don't want it to go too soon. The other one is like we can only afford like the cheaper meats. Yeah, sometimes you just don't cook it good enough, and then it's still pretty hard, but like it's edible. But then you go to you go to Europe, and then everything is just soft. It's like, oh, there's no struggle in this. the beast didn't come down with a fight. I don't know. Do we lack that much entertainment?
I think it's just more what we're focusing on, right? Like for like I don't know, perhaps like for the Chinese and Indonesians, I don't know. And they focus more on like just obtaining the food than being good at it. But like for the Europeans, they like all high class and like feel special and everything like that. It's like, look, I got the meat here, and then, it's like you know what? I need to make it not just edible. Like I need it to be actually good, and stuff like that. So like,
Yeah, I guess probably. Someday we'll have to get like an actual European, and then like we need to get their opinion on this, and they will misrepresent Europe because Europe is of course not a singular small place. It's a really big continent with lots of cultures. Like just how we don't represent Asia in general.
We don't even. Europe is not just a country.
Europe is my country, and England is my city.
Exactly.
But yeah, the only thing I'm salty about of the Kami is they hint that Toa is going to be here, but she's not here.
Who?
Toa.
Right.
Yeah, in the flavor text, right? Because of course, the Diva Next is based on like the spirits that contract. Well, it's not based. It's the spirits that they have to contract things in the main set, except for Dania, of course. Oh my god, I have to get all 5.
Bruh.
Yeah, I mean like Vanille and Verma is given. I have to get them, of course. It's a contract. I actually have an incomplete product by the way. Which means anything.
You have one what?
An incomplete product.
All right. Yeah. I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, because I kept it. I bought them and then I kept them in my box and then I never get to finish it.
And then people forgot about it in the mouth.
Exactly. And then I would like tidy up my stuff and I'm like, oh, I have this.
I think like I honor. Oh, go on.
And then I think I even have like 3 copies of Bloom, like the Engage Brave. So it's like, oh, I'm already prepared for everything. Why did I didn't get it? I didn't get through with it.
Yes, like man, Concha era just like so random. I don't know what's the right word, but it's like they release so many stuff, and then most of them are just like subpar. And then so like after one set, like no one, like people just don't care about them.
True.
I mean, look at Guts. Who even talk about Guts now?
True. I did.
Especially when they gave the same family to the Aibo. Wow.
Oh yeah. Wow. Yeah. The moment they gave Aibo the same family, I was like, oh. This feels like a good decision and bad decision at the same time.
Bandai's signature move, just shooting their own food.
Exactly. It's a magic that actually like the Mugen is actually kind of like doesn't really work with how Extreme Contract works, so that's probably why Indian like separates the choice.
Oh my god, like the Mugen was so awkward as well. Like the Spirit Mugen, not the Ultimate one.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, the Ultimate one was still pretty awkward, but at least some of the cards is actually useful, I guess. But like the Spirit one, again, like release like one set, haha, stacking F&'s very fun, and then like no one uses it again.
Exactly. I'm the only one crazy enough to build that deck. And I have 2 Secrets of the Trinity Star because I just like it.
Yeah, I thought it'd be funny to play with it as well. And then I look at it. I look at its actual power levels. Like, nah, man, bro. Yeah. Like, nah, bro.
I mean, like technically, it's just a flame contract with a burst finisher, but like, yeah, it's hard.
what's flame contract again?
Flame contract is the normal grow.
Okay, yeah. Usually I can't even remember how many contracts there are.
The name of the contract is sometimes just so rudimentary that let's see if we can even remember like all the 4 contracts that we have here. That's like vanilla is cloud contract and heaven contract. Firma is number contract.
No.
Yeah.
What's the cat name again?
Firma.
Firma. Firma is not heaven contract.
No. Firma is numeral contract. Heaven contract is vanilla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And cloud contract, yeah.
And cloud contract, yeah.
Cameo is infernal contract.
Yeah, which I didn't remember.
And then Dania is a part of the
artificial contract, I guess.
Contract.
Technically.
Yeah. Technically, yeah. And then Frau is a flower contract. There you
go. Self-explanatory. My God. I wonder if they will get a secret as well.
Probably not, let's be honest.
Yeah. That will make people crazy, probably. Because like I think like when the cameo was first introduced in the Peddler's Guide, people were like, "Oh, cameo!"
Whoa! Oh my God! No, have you seen the memes filled? Whoa! Oh my God! I need to find it. Oh God!
I need to find it as well.
I don't know if you can play this on stream, but
I will play it after the stream.
Wait, there you
go. Yeah, I'll play it after the stream. But I can feel the energy.
The song is like the song was used as a meme, but then I went to look for the original one. It's actually pretty good. It's pretty weird as well, because like the artist's name is the artist's name is Japanese, but they're singing in Mandarin. And I was like so confused. And then I tried to Google it. I literally can't find anything about it. It's so weird. Like I don't even know where it came from, bro.
Oh my God, which reminds me like one of the VTuber that I watch. Like favorite is a strong word. One of the VTuber that I watch. Like she also speaks like Mandarin, right?
Yeah.
And then but she's Japanese. So it's like when I heard like her speaking Mandarin, it's like, oh, so this is how it feels to hear like a foreign person like trying to speak Chinese. Which is probably how I sound as well, but yeah.
I mean, you don't even fucking speak Chinese, bro.
Exactly. But if I speak it, I will probably sound like that. Cause like the only I don't even remember like even like xie.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, xie. Yeah, it's like sometimes I forgot. I remember like how to say it, but I forgot the tone. Like ni hao. It's like I always had the anxiety of like which tone is the how.
I mean, don't worry, even I forget about that.
I know, right? At least I wouldn't fuck up like mama. that's the only
Mama is such a European essence, man.
Yeah. How do I even say mom?
Bro, that's like, I think you watched too much Apothecary Diary, man.
Probably, yeah.
Because I'm hearing you say Mau instead of.
Oh my God.
Mama.
Yeah, probably did. That's my only way to connect to my Chinese roots.
It's basically especially the first intonation for both sounds. So mama.
Yeah, mama.
Yeah, mama.
Yeah, the one for horse is the third one, right?
Ma. Yeah. No, second.
It's ma.
No, that's fourth.
Ma.
Ma. Yeah.
Yeah, the one that it's the one that goes up, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And then you got the third one, ma, which is but I don't know what word is that. But let's be honest, there's gonna be a word with that sound, but I don't know
exactly. And then there's the, how do you say, like the what, which is like has no tone, like the word what, ma.
Oh, you mean like okay, yeah.
Just remember like hope it's like a core memory kind of like we went to, because like I went with my parents to Genting Highlands, which is like basically like the casino resort in Malaysia.
Okay, yeah.
And then I was like, yeah, this is all too tiring. I was just sleeping in the room, and then like my dad was like exploring down there in the resort area, because there's a mall, like there's a really big mall. We don't gamble, we don't ski, so we are mostly indoors anyway. So like, why do we even go there in the first place? But like, yeah. The point is, my dad was like exploring the mall, and then a Chinese uncle just approached him, and then he asked him like, "Xiao Jie ma?" Which is yeah.
What do you want to gamble?
No, Xiao Jie.
Oh, right.
Which if you don't know, depending on which region, it can be a way to flatter someone who owns a business, because you are basically like saying that they are young. In other places, it's basically good for prostitutes. So yeah, it's something that is good to know, but like yeah, you have to know like the cultural settings where you say it basically.
I still love how in Cantonese
Mm-hmm.
we basically call white people ghost people because their parents ghosts.
Uh-uh.
I mean, I think it used to be like at decor what's the word?
Derogatory.
Derogatory.
Yeah.
Yeah. The term, yeah.
Derogatory.
But like right now it doesn't matter. It's just like how we call white people really.
Mm-mm.
And
Yeah. I mean, like, I was like, I think like the word that we use for white people is like bule. And then like one day I was like walking through Düsseldorf, and then like there's a cafe that called itself bule. So I was like, how did that travel back here? That's like I searched on Google, and then like the first result from Wikipedia says that bule is an Indonesian word for foreigners and or non-Indonesian national, especially people of European descent. Yeah, it's definitely someone from the Netherlands, isn't it? They brought it back.
Probably,
They brought too much from us.
I mean the British themselves also brought like a few Chinese terms back into like their Oxford dictionary.
Oh my
So
god.
suppose it's not very surprising, yeah.
Yeah. Which reminds me, like the other day I saw like the map of like how in the UK specifically, like in British English, like katsukari means specifically like Japanese curry, regardless of what topping you put on it.
Yeah, which is very wrong.
Yeah, which sounds wrong, but I guess
I mean,
yeah.
I don't even think katsu curry is even the term because katsu means deep fried.
Yeah, I know katsu is a cutlet.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, cutlet.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, same thing though. Yeah,
because like
they
in
don't.
Japan, like yeah, all cutlets are fried anyway. So
Yeah, which is what I was thinking really. Yeah. But like, yeah, even then you don't recur any cutlet curry, so
yeah.
there's some localization. I mean, that's the interesting point of with language. Like, I always like to tell people like, like when they ask you, which anime do you like, and then or some similar question, and I will ask them, do you mean anime in Japanese terms or anime in Western
Oh
terms?
my god. You're that guy. Oh my god. But they
Because it's funny. So
yeah.
basically, for those who are confused, anime in English obviously means Japanese animation. So basically, I mean, to be fair, like the term right now also like got a lot more what's the word?
Use
Ambiguous.
ambiguous, okay.
Cause like cause like it can also means animation that's in a particular style that resembles Japanese artwork. Like you get what I mean? Yeah. But like originally in the Western world, the word anime means specifically animation coming from Japan. But the term in Japan literally just means animation. So if you like go check out like ranking of anime in Japan, like most popular anime, you will see Tom and Jerry as being the first in 2005. Because to the Japanese, anime just means animation. It doesn't have to be from them. So, like Tom and Jerry, like Pengu, like all those things, they're classified as anime in Japan. And so when they're ranking anime, basically what we call cartoons are also included in there. And like literally because the term anime came from the English word animation. So I always like to mess people up like this. Like which anime do you like? Which term do you mean?
I know, right? It's like in Indonesia, it's also kind of the same because like first we have cartoon and then we have like when I was a kid, like I don't say that the Doraemon is an anime. Doraemon is a cartoon.
I mean, same with us saying like
Yeah.
Pokemon is like cartoon and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
then yeah.
I mean, technically they are, cause like uh yeah, cause like the way that like yeah, because like with proper terms, it means like a film using animation techniques to photograph a sequence of drawings rather than real people or objects. So they are cartoons. Like if you use like the proper English term, they are like all anime are anime is more like a subcategory of cartoons. Well, of course, you got people who are just like, no, anime, no cartoons. You can't call them cartoons. Like, bro, shut up.
Exactly.
Because like I don't know. Apparently, because like there is like this social. I mean, I can see kind of like the frustration. Because like very weirdly, well, it's like really funny because like it's like basically a situation created by the Western people, and then they don't like how they use the word because obviously, as I said, cartoons in general it's like a neutral term. It just means a film that's not using real things, But at one point, people classify cartoon as something for children. And so people who watch anime, they obviously don't like being treated as watching cartoons because it's childish, in a sense. But like, it's not supposed to mean that way. Like a cartoon is a neutral term and it can apply to everything. I mean, well, kind of fortunately, people are like kind of going back to the root right now, because like obviously, I mean, if you ask me, you know what, like Simpsons, Family Guy, all those things, they're all cartoons, but are they for kids? Definitely
Yeah,
fucking not.
definitely not. Especially Family Guy, but that shows like when they are like showing like the horrid, like how horrible human can be. Like It's just horrible. Horrible not in quality kind of way. It's like oh, fuck, this.
Yeah, actually, Simpson might not be a good example. The one that I was thinking was South Park. Actually, yeah.
Oh yeah, South Park. Yeah.
Yeah, like exactly. They are cartoons, but are they for children? No.
No. And then there are like cartoons that are like kind of like people kind of like cultly like kind of like as a cult call it like a cartoon, which is Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah, I mean I haven't watched Avatar before, so I cannot judge on that.
Oh my god. You
but
know,
like there's I think Avatar is like definitely in like a pretty awkward situation because actually like I don't even know like if they've okay Avatar is presented in the style that combines anime with American cartoons and relies on the primary Chinese culture with various other influences from different okay I see. Yeah, so like again it depends on like kind of like what
definition are you using?
Yeah, like if it's like with what I said before, first of all, it's definitely a cartoon. You know, it's drawing. It's not using real things, so it's definitely a cartoon. But like, I suppose like the better question that people like to ask is it an anime? And I think like again, it goes back to what definition you want to use. Is it an animation? If you mean an animation from Japan, no. You mean an animation that mimics the Japanese style? Yes. So it's a Schrodinger anime.
Exactly. And you know the funny part is like because like people really like the Avatar: The Last Airbender, right? And then
say again?
People really like the Avatar: The Last Airbender, so that is basically the first installment.
Yeah.
And then Avatar, one of the things is basically Avatar is kind of like a cycle. Like every time an Avatar died, they will reincarnate again, and then like the cycle will continue. Basically, there will be the next Avatar.
I see.
Yeah, but like, of course, they are not necessarily a hive mind. Like every single one is like their own person. So there are some that are like warmongers. There are some who are like, advocates for peace, and so on and so on. Basically the next Avatar, people don't like her at all. And then like they announced just like a third installment of Avatar, and then like as a premise, they said that after the rule of like the second Avatar of like the second installment, like the world got destroyed, and then like people were like, yeah, we knew it. She's definitely destroying everything. It's like people were like just being satisfied that like, oh yeah, she actually fucks everything up. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I've seen that on Twitter. Yeah. Which I found surprising because I thought Avatar's ended, but apparently not.
Yeah. I mean, like we still we can still milk them. We can still milk the fans. We need to make more. Well, I guess if they make a good one, that's even better. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen like the debate on Twitter recently. It's like, is she like a good person? Kind of debate. I don't know exactly, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh well, it is what it is.
It do be like that. It's the internet.
Exactly. Yeah, and then we have Xavier Arias finally getting an extra. I guess.
I don't understand. Like they like CEO said 12, they don't need more X-ray. I don't know what they're doing.
Exactly. And it's not even doing like what Xavier Arias is like good about. What is good about Xavier Arias? So it's like why? I guess it's a hand trap technically, but yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it's a pretty good hand trap. So I suppose I can give them that. It's just exactly. Like, bro, the deck doesn't have space anymore. Stop it. Get some help.
Stop. Speaking of an extra that might get more slot, we have Badger Dallas.
Yeah. Yeah, we decided to call her Basha dollars to differentiate from the original card. And because also obviously you don't no girls will want their first name to be called Badger. So we decided to name her Basha. I mean, which is a Japanese pronunciation anyway. So. Yeah, Basha dollars.
Yeah.
Which is actually really decent. Even like as a generic burst, to be fair.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see her like being played in like normal in standard as well.
I mean, you can play in ISIS.
Yeah,
ISIS.
definitely. That was what I had in mind. Whenever we talk about like burst triggers, like when your life is reduced, there's no other deck in my mind other than ISIS. I left. I woke up every day like remembering like the glory of the Egyptian Empire, Egypt. Yeah. Yeah, I was like trying to make like the Roman Empire joke, but it doesn't really work because like that's not how like the factions of the gods and Bell spirits works. But yeah, you got my point. let's make Angeli of Egypt great again. But yeah,
I'm selling my deck.
I will buy it, so I have 2 copies of everything.
I mean, if you actually want it, I can sell it to you.
And I think like because of the reprints, I think I already have like 6 or 8 Nephriel at this point. Like
I see.
I literally have like 6 copies of Isis by the way.
Damn.
I have 4 copies of Ishtar.
It's okay, take more.
No. This will be Poco. But yeah, it's like like the ceiling is a little bit lower than the no, it's the same with Petrotralis, isn't it? The 2 or lower course.
Yeah, but like you only get to draw. Actually, no, you don't. Yeah. Oh no, you can draw max 3. Actually,
yeah.
Almost forgot about that.
Exactly. And if she survives, you can do it again when she attacks. So it's like, oh, another bonus.
Yeah, like she's such a reedy.
Yeah. Her status is a little bit hard to survive, but like if she survives, like I thought Jigoto wouldn't survive, and then like one of like I think like I had told this story in the podcast before, but like the one time like I won with Isis, especially because my opponent for some reason didn't kill my Gigoto for like 3 turns, so I have like 12 hands.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And yeah, if you can play every single person in your hand, that's it's kind of hard to lose. But yeah, she's taking the slot for Twilight Kotek as well, it's a Parshad. Yeah, we actually have like the official romanization if it means anything, but yeah.
Parshad dollar. Yeah, I mean we'll still go with dollars just because it's the same katakana. So yeah.
Yeah. And we have Alvuri. Why do I have to? Yeah, I guess it's a stylistic choice.
Oh, I like the cat. Actually, I just noticed the signature. I like the cat.
It is a cute cat indeed. Yeah, Flame Sandria will still be really will still be a mouthful to say Sun Andrea.
Nah, man, we ain't following that, man.
Yep, nope.
We just call Flame Sandria, yeah. You know what's the mouthful though? Her magic.
Oh yeah.
Because it's like Flam Flame.
Yeah, Flam Flame. It's a pretty neat magic though.
No, it's really good. Like I was literally talking to my friends. Like, you know, if Sandria gets a card that's like Gundam Odysseus or Sea Gundam, then it's perfect. And then they didn't just release 1; they released 2.
Exactly. So not only Flam Flame, we have Luna as well. So finally, Luna is going to be in the deck, and not shoehorn into the deck. Like she needs to be in the deck. Because like I think like with her previous version, it's kind of like, yeah, if you bring 1, it will then really break you up. So like you can bring one, but it's like yeah, this one you can bring it without feeling guilty.
Yeah. Finally a good Luna card.
She's really cute though. Oh my god, I really like Luna.
Yeah, like I mean, I'm so glad the artist changed her hairstyle, man. Like, oh my god, the first card there was horrendous.
I don't know. Yeah, like the moment her hairstyle got changed, like, fuck man, who is this girl? Like, why is she so pretty?
Yeah, like literally, like hairstyle matters so much, man.
I know, right? Like technically, she is not. She doesn't look that bad like in her first version, but it's kind of like just doesn't stand out. Plus, like
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, but it still looks a bit awkward. I mean, at least personally, I don't like the hairstyle.
Yeah, this one I really dig it. Like I think like there are lots of characters that I really like just because their hair looks like a mushroom.
You like
Mushroom
mushroom
hair.
hair.
Yeah, don't know why. It just looks cute.
It's like a. I think I think we call it a bob cut. I actually don't know.
Yeah, that's like from what I understood, it's like bob cut. It's just
it's a bob cut. Yeah. Oh, then you must love Oika then.
Oh no.
Have you seen her actual hair actually?
Not yet, I guess. Oh, I think I have. Yeah, but no.
I think it's the same style.
But no, Himari is still better. But anyway. What else do we have here? Of course, we have the one that we need to skip because if we talked about it too long, we will be here for way too long. Zekler also got the diamond wall, as I called it. Yeah. Yeah. So that's a victory, personal victory. But of course, that was not the end because I thought that will be the end, and then of course not. They give a secret to all the revivals. Whoa. which is just like I that's like the one time where she didn't get the bromide, and I was like, man, why? Because like of course, like this series is started by no other than Rabbit Darling. So I was like, she has a okay. Let's review. She in this set, even though she doesn't have a new card technically because this card is a revival, she got her own diamond wall. The next Diva Producer Cup will feature her as the prize card, which this one will be harder to get, by the way, because the tournament is it's not as easy. There's not as much Diva Producer Cup as there is Battler's Cup, so it's like yeah, I have to probably prepare a lot to get all three. And then I was like, okay. So this is a lot to process, but I am set. I think like from Grand Siesta I only really need Artemis, so I can save a little bit for Rabi. And then this came out.
No.
And then of course I was like, oh no, with this pattern, of course there's no way. Of course there's no way. Oh, and of course they did. The problem is going to we have to spend everything now. So it's like
Yeah, that reminds me. I still haven't get the Trickster Sweetheart yet, actually. I forgot that exists.
Oh yeah. Go get them.
I will.
And yeah, speaking of the secrets, yeah, Negaspuko finally got what she wants, so I was like, yeah, this is so wholesome. This feels so very wholesome.
That guy.
Exactly. And yeah, the other one that doesn't get the bromide is of course this gen that one of her effect is she's treated as Ryoba, and now we know how it works.
Yeah, it's actually funny how it actually answered its own question.
It's remember someone made like a one panel comic where the like the 10 partition, the first card that rated herself as Ryoba.
Yeah.
And then like someone just made
that wasn't the first card. The first card was
the offshot one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The first one in the set.
That wasn't the offshore one.
Huh?
The
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway,
that one is completely different one. What do you call it? Like
yeah.
HIRAHIRA or something like that, because she's like giving a plushie or something.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and then yeah, up to that point, it was just like, yeah, this is just a mechanical thing. It's nothing. It's like, and then like someone made the joke. It's like, Jan being schizophrenic, and then it's just like, yeah, I am also Ryoba. Like, oh, this getting out of hand. And then now we know how it works because they are always together anyway.
It's giving me a perfect blue PTSD. Okay, have you not have a perfect blue?
Actually, not yet.
It's a really famous anime. Spoilers. It's basically about like it's literally about a fan who thought he's the idol kind of thing, and then it kind of drove the idol herself crazy kind of thing. I can't remember the exact plot, but there you go.
Yeah, I have to check it out eventually. Oh yeah, and then there's the Leortida that you are talking about. Of course, she's also getting a bromide. Why did she get a bromide and Sakura didn't get one? This is not fair.
Like the color is so clean. Like I really like this artist.
I mean, I know it's yeah.
What's the name again? Can't remember.
I
can't read from here. No, the artist name.
Oh. Wait, I can't read either. Something. I can't read the kanji, but the hiragana is Rina.
Usulina. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really nice. Would be nicer if Sackler also get one. I mean, like, she can get one. It's just Sackler that also need to get one. But anyway, I'm still salty. But that is in the end just salt. I'm happy for the people who actually got them. And then I think we guessed it anyway, but like, of course, Diana finally got a double extra slot. It's not Noah this time. L. Noah, another Noah L.
I think what makes me really sad is that like they consider a double extra just because they can get rid of an ultimate.
I guess so. So let's see. Return one opposite spirit ultimate at the bottom. You may, by the way. After that, you can put one song magic card from your trash to your field. And then if she's brave during that battle, if she's indecision, so if she has a brave advent card, she cannot be blocked, and she's treated as cost 3. Which, why is that important? Because in Battle Spirits, we have lots of magic, especially in Diva format, that blocks the attack of every single spirit that has 4 or more costs. How do we bypass that?
I don't like the fact that it's mandatory to become cost 3.
True.
Cause then like if you're facing blue, or I mean, let's be honest, like even in the Diva format, because everyone is mimicking something, so you ought to have some blue effects in there anyway. But like if you get something that like destroy cost 3 or less, we already got a magic card like that, didn't we? Like the John card. What's the magic card?
Which one?
Love Me Laysan or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that literally get rid of cost 3 or less spirits. So like the fact that like the effect is mandatory, just like disgusting.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know. I'm very judgmental of her power level at the moment, not gonna lie. I suppose like the good thing is that like she can help set up for what was the card? Sengoku Diana, yeah. Because it's like on attack for each 2 magic for each 2 soul magic on your field, destroy a spirit or ultimate. Like that one is really good. And like so like if you can like combo it a little bit, then you know you can get a pretty decent control deck, I think.
And yeah, also because of her cost 3 being mandatory. The other thing is the amount of brave that you can use is also limited.
No.
Is it? No?
Cause let me double check what is Ultraman King.
Yeah, because because if I remember correctly, like if the cost changes, then it has to adjust to the current cost, right?
No, it's I think it's because Ultraman King is referring to the original cost. Diana isn't.
Let's see. Then hopefully it works that way. Otherwise, it's going to be sad.
Cause let me find like the similar cards. Hold on. Spirit Door no Costa Henken.
Yeah, the one that I remember is one from like the God King era. One of like the hills, the yellow, that changes every brave spirit to cost 2.
Because yeah, but like that one does specify brave spirits, so you know it's a bit different. What?
Oh yeah, I get your point because like.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's an actual card that.
Yeah, anyway, it's for us, so like we can do it after the podcast, I guess.
Lol.
I mean, like it's for our personal cooking.
Yeah, our personal cooking.
Oh, I think I opened too much tab at this point, but yeah. And then we have Lily Karem as well. Also retaining 1. Oh, that's just on the spirit. I guess just not double extra, I guess.
Yeah, she's alright. It's I was thinking that you might be able to do like a decent control deck with her as well. Actually, especially like the effort condition is actually really easy if you're using Lilica. So it's like it's not that bad. Actually, what Lilica do we have? I can't remember how we spell her name in English.
It's a Lyrica Rem, I guess.
Lyrica, yes.
Lyrica.
I think so, yeah. Yes, you are correct.
Yay, I'm correct. For once.
For once. Let's see. Lilica Cardo. Okay, okay, yeah, we do have like a cost 3 one, so it's not too bad actually. We can actually do it on second turn. Actually, no, first turn. Going second. That's what I mean. I don't know. Attack stat. Yeah. Yeah, just looking through the cards. Yeah, we got some pretty decent ones. So yeah, not too bad. Not too bad indeed.
And she has all teams anyway, so she will be nice in everything but Grand Fiesta as usual.
True.
Yeah, it was like
True.
It was also like it's a thing that I forgot to say when we are talking about Camus. It's like, yeah, she's going to be able to fit into every deck except Grand Siesta. It's like, oh, yeah, the one deck that I actually care about. My goodness.
Yeah, I'm thinking what deck can actually use her. Honestly, I don't think there are a lot.
Probably HIRAHIRA.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like you kind of just did anything that can be anything.
Yeah. Too bad the older Lilica cards aren't treated as all teams. So
yeah. But,
well, I mean, suppose just like for like returning spirit to bottom, it's not too bad, I guess. Yeah.
exactly. Oh, it's a 1 to the bottom.
Yeah, return and run to the bottom.
And then
it's
when
on
attacks, you also do that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so you can actually do 2 in 1 turn. Ooh.
Exactly. So we were not wrong. We were just we just had a mistiming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Speaking of HIRAHIRA, of course we have the Together Forever series in this set. So,
Oh my god,
yeah.
that is beautiful, man.
No, right?
It's like the traditional
it's a
Japanese wedding dress.
Exactly.
I think they have a specific name which I saw on Twitter, but because it's in kanji, I actually don't know the pronunciation. But like, yeah, it's very pretty, and like no one expected her to be wearing that.
Well, she kind of have to. She's representing HIRAHIRA now, not just representing. What was she previously? Absolutes, yeah.
Yeah, but like like so far, all the arts has been like just like the typical Western, Western wedding dress.
Yeah.
So like but obviously we also have that's Mew with like the typical one, except she ripped them off because it's Mew.
Yeah, exactly. Oh no, she's throwing the bouquet, right? So it's like, yeah, she's not ripping her own dress. That will be bad, like financially and like socially. But yeah,
I mean I suppose so. Yeah. Well, I think her wedding dress is still like a bit atypical though, because like obviously it's more like a vest. I think that's the word. Yeah. Because like obviously your wedding dress normally has sleeves, and then sometimes you can be wearing gloves as well. But like, obviously Mew's design is like kind of fits her a lot more. For like being the energetic girl and anything like that. Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, living from that, we have the Flame Sandria wearing a black
This
dress.
was so pretty. Yeah, black one instead.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And not to mention the church glasses on her back. So yeah.
Yeah, the church background is so good. Oh my god, like talking about church, like it's actually like such a like I would even like I would call it maybe like a miracle that like me and my friend got a chance to visit what do you call that? I keep forgetting his name. Sacré Cœur, which is like a really famous church in Paris. Uh, the Basilica of Sacré Cœur de Montmartre, or Sacred Heart of Montmartre. It's like we never thought about like going there, but like because we missed our flight on Friday, and then like what happened was that on Saturday we just wandering around the town, the city center a little bit, went to a pizza place, and then like met a waiter, and like the waiter just so happened that like he was planning to visit the city we came from, and then so like we just kind of gave him some information like what he can do, where he can go, stuff like that. And then in exchange, like he suggested us to go to the basilica, and then and then so I was like, oh yeah, you know what, you suggested it, let's go, and
Let's
kind of thing.
go.
And then like, bro, it was so good. Like it was on top. It was like on top of a hill, so like you could literally see the whole Paris from there. And then it was very sunny as well, and then with some very nice grass patch. And so we just lie down there for like a whole hour before we decide to get up and like walk into the church. And like the church was like so well maintained that like it literally looks brand new on the inside as well. And then like and then like there was just like this certain feeling that like feels like we're fated to be there. You know, we're kind of destined to like kind of visit that place. Because like, you know, we felt a lot calmer, you know, after we visited the basilica. I mean, to be fair, I'm not gonna get into too much details because obviously my friend's privacy. But you know, it was basically something bad happened to him recently, so he wasn't very happy, and that's why I was going to France with him. You know, and so like then so like after going to the basilica, I just like felt a lot better, and then like it was just like such an amazing sequence of events, you know. Like we wouldn't have visited the basilica if we didn't miss our flights and everything like that. And it came from like a recommendation from like, you know, someone we met randomly as well. So, you know, like, you know, it felt like it's like a lot of coincidences, you know, bunched together, which like make like the whole experience very special, I think. And both me and my friend are not religious, but it was, you know, nonetheless.
Yeah, I can understand that. Like,
Yeah.
church can give you a feeling like that, even though it's somewhere that I needed to be for a little bit too much. So sometimes I do feel indifferent, but like, you know, like the Cologne Cathedral, right? Like it
Yeah.
is like right in front of the main station. I've been in front of it like for like way too much, but there was like that one evening where I was just chilling with my friends, and then I was like, and then I was like really full because we went somewhere to eat, and then like got a little bit way too full, and then just sat in the square, and then like they rang the bell, and then it just felt mystical. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, like I'm not religious and like, but then like, I still very much appreciate kind of like the architecture like churches. Like especially when you consider like when they were built, it was like a very hard thing to do. And then like it's like it's I mean, I suppose like for me as well, like being like atheist, it's like it's not exactly something I would understand, but I know it's like something amazing. You know, is that you know your faith is so strong, you know, that like people are willing to like spend like hundreds of years just to like complete a cathedral. You know, and that's like that's like a sense of wonder. You know, like especially like if you think about like societies nowadays, what kind of buildings did it actually like what kind of buildings has actually gone through like hundreds of years to be built, or like even like in the planning, like we haven't even heard of anything being planned to be built in like the next 200 years or something like that. Because obviously right now people are looking to are focusing more on like the budget, like the budget and the time ratio kind of thing. If it's not built quickly, then it's not worth it, that kind of stuff. And like obviously another aspect is like people just don't have faith in each other now, that like they would believe that it will be completed eventually.
Yeah.
So like so then like you have to imagine like how strong the religious faith was,
Mm-mm.
for like the Christians, to be able to like build like cathedrals. It's like not even one, but like all over the world.
Mm-mm.
You got like a lot of cathedrals. It's like, oh yeah, it's been here for like hundreds of years. I actually been to one that's even like 1,000 years old as well.
Mm-mm.
So it's like, it's like, wow, like you guys are fucking dedicated, and I respect that.
Speaking of building time, I just opened the Wikipedia page for the basilica that you visited.
Yeah.
Took 50 years to complete, which is impressive by older standard, by the way. And
I mean, to be
no,
fair,
no. I mean, like the point that I wanted to make is like why things really took long time to be built in Germany in general. The Cologne Cathedral took like 300 to 400 years to complete.
Yeah.
Like very German thing. Why? Is it why that we took so long to like build just everything? Like there was like
No,
like
I think the Cologne Cathedral, if I remember correctly, like it says 300 to 400 years, but it's more like it's being given up.
mm-mm.
And then like 200 years later, people dug up the blueprints. It's like, hey, let's build this again. Let's go. So like technically, it actually took like 200 years,
Mm-mm.
kinda.
I guess.
And then you still gotta remember there was like the early
Mm-mm.
19th century as well.
Mm-mm.
So like I don't think they have like the proper tools as well,
Mm-mm.
to actually build it quickly.
Mm-mm.
So I can understand why.
Yeah, that checks out. Totally not German delaying that. But yeah, anyway, it's like, oh my god, that unlocks like speaking of like the TikTok content about Germany, right? There's this one other German creator. Like the joke that they made is basically like, yep, this guy just came to Germany. Like the street in front of him, got like went into construction. Like I think like after 10 years, it's finally done. And then like 1 week after, they were going to take the road again to change some pipes or something.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god. This is why Deutsche Bahn is an uphill battle. Don't know, man. I want them to do better, but it's probably impossible. Possibly physically impossible for them to do better. Touch. But yeah, Deutsche Bahn, let's do better, regardless. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about this one. Because Toki actually got something good for Hyakare Oren. This is probably this is probably the prettiest Hyakare Oren card in the set, not gonna lie.
Like like the artist was finally sell. It's just like so good.
I know, right?
It's like the coloring is like you just make sure it looks really shiny and everything.
Mm-mm.
Very vibrant. That's the better word. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Which kind of really fits her like kind of like strong, independent character.
Mm-mm.
And you can feel that from the color. That's what I mean.
The question is, whose hair is that? Like, who's that blonde hair that is on the top left? Is that her hair?
Blonde.
No, right?
Oh yeah. I just noticed that.
Hmm.
Or is it just like some kind of effect? I feel.
Maybe.
I actually don't know.
Yeah. Or probably it's actually like a battle scene. Maybe she's fighting against.
Oh, it might be actually.
Mm-mm.
Maybe does it correspond with any other Diamond War arts? Let's see. I don't think it does.
Yeah. Because like the other ones. Nah, don't think so. Don't think it's from the other Diamond Walls. Because like the
No.
only blonde girl in the Diamond Wall series is actually Rabbit Darling.
Yeah.
And her hair is not that long.
Yeah. No, that's interesting. I don't know then.
Yeah, probably it's a Sandry, like she was probably fighting Sandry or something.
I don't know. I actually feel like it might be layover. I don't know.
Ah, yeah, it might be. Oh.
Actually, no. So Barney Cell is Basel. Basel's enemy was Amaterasu Dragon.
Kintaro
Like
Bear. And
yeah, but then no one done the divas yet. So
yeah,
I don't know. That's weird.
yeah.
I mean,
Like,
I think normally the rival would have been Sexy Attempt, but obviously the hair color doesn't match. So
exactly.
interesting.
But just yeah, Sandry Taiga kind of fits the bill if she has to. Because like
actually true, yes.
Because like Banri Cell and Banri Sora is supposed to be like really close to each other. So it's more like Sora's enemy is Cell's enemy.
Yeah,
Rival.
maybe.
Not enemy, rival.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. And who else? Ooh, yeah, Rockwell got the revival. She doesn't really, yeah. It's just because previous like all the pandas are like drifting spirits. And then yeah. Why they like they already include so many families, so like why don't they include like songbirds? Is there any pantheon that doesn't have drifting spirit though?
Yes.
Yeah.
The royalty ones.
Ah, I see.
Because they have Emperor Beast instead.
Ah, I see. Made sense.
Yeah.
So that means it's kind of like a limitation to summon only like the normal pantheons and not the royalty.
I suppose so, yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
I mean, it's just because her original effect was also targeting drifting spirits anyway, so.
True. And also this one doesn't work in Pantheon because she's not Pantheon.
Yeah, she's not Pantheon. Sad.
Yeah. Should have changed her name while we are at that. Just make a new revival where we change the name. The revival is the name change.
Yeah, it's I mean, I suppose it might come in handy sometimes because summoning from trash is always pretty good. Yeah, if Matnock Lilia can be used, then Raquel can be used in some cases as well, I think.
I suppose so.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's like very situational.
True.
Especially since she's legend though, which is like basically no support.
Yeah, that's also like the problem. She's a legend though. She's supposed to be Pantheon support, but she's not Pantheon. And then just to make sure that this is the after part is god anime, the godly anime. We have a jumping scene, of course.
It's the jumping scene.
Here's the jumping scene. Now it's a godly
godly
anime.
now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. And as always, it kind of felt like us. I don't know why it reminds me of like that Mugen magic from like the starter deck, the ultimate Mugen one. Where it feels like the one that you also didn't remember. I think like the one where like ultimate Mugendra is like slashing something. Like the problem with that card is like it destroys something, but like the ceiling is a little bit awkward.
Right. I cannot remember exactly, but sure.
Yeah. Which is why. This one minus 5,000 to an opposite split or ultimate. It targets ultimate, which is nice, I guess. And then if you have for each of your Mu and Choco, the ceiling is increased by minus 2,000. I guess it's kind of fine.
It's,
I mean, it's a
three
cost.
Yeah. 3-1, yeah. So it's not too bad. Especially since it can recycle itself as well. So yeah. So I think it's actually pretty decent. Like, I would play like one copy.
Yeah, I guess like man, like
actually, it targets ultimates as well. So yeah, it can be pretty decent. Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Oh
also
my god.
because like now DeFi has a lot of like anti-spirit effect.
Yeah, but oh my god, it's just like, bro, like one thing that pissed me off so much is how like some of the burst cards they got in this set is like, oh, you can activate it when an ultimate attacks, and then the burst effect doesn't do anything with the ultimates.
Cinema, absolute cinema.
like what's the fucking point then?
Exactly, that's the point. The point is that there's no point, Ayumu. Sometimes in life, some things are just not rewarding.
Yeah, I hate that so much, bro.
Yeah, but do you hate this one though?
Oh my god, like,
Oh
okay,
yeah,
yeah,
no. The effects we already established our feeling about the effect. I was just talking about the art.
okay.
I guess like last week we went to for a long rant about like both this Roseberry and Rabbit Darling. Well, Rabbit Darling is fine. This one is this one and Sackler.
Rabbit Darling was fine. I
Yeah,
didn't remember complaining about Rabbit Darling actually.
yeah. I was complaining about Sackler. You were like trying to convince me that no, it's fine. She has show up.
Oh
It's like,
my god, you just had a mic spike for my life.
yeah.
Um,
But like yeah, I'm still not convinced. Like the old Sackler is still better. I really wish they will just like re-release the secret version for like the old version of Sackler as well. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, this one is really nice though. And then like
yeah, the art is amazing. That's for sure. Yeah.
exactly, won the bromide at least. The bromide is like the red herring, like right, like it was supposed to be like easier to get than like the secret because like you get one in every box, and then you remember there are like 35 bromides, and then you
Yeah.
have like 18. It's not even 18. I think like it's even less boxes in like a case. Like you have like 16 or 14, so it's like, oh. Yeah, so not so easy, is it? The only positive thing is probably, technically, you will absolutely need only one bromide. Unless you really like the character, then you will probably need more. With the secret version, I guess it's more valid if you want to get a playset because you then can put like all 3 secrets inside your deck if you want to or if you need to. This one you don't need to, I guess.
Oh my god, you remind me of that Chinese player who's like collecting all the Hephaestus.
Oh my god. Oh yeah.
And
I think I saw his Twitter.
yeah, and then there was what was it? There was this Japanese guy who was like, for some reasons, obsessed with Kiki.
Oh yeah.
All people.
Oh,
Kiki
yeah.
from
Kiki Palace, yeah, from Sword Ice. No,
not
no, Double Drive, Double Drive.
Double Drive,
Yeah,
yeah.
Double Drive was so shit that I didn't even remember the name.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even because like there's no source to complete the whole thing.
That's the absolute like sad part. Like even if you hate yourself enough to complete it, there's no way to do that.
Yeah, like literally God is telling you, don't, man. It's actually really shit. Don't waste the time.
Yeah, and for some reason the people like how to say like subtitle like the last 2 episodes, but not the remaining 25 something that is like between that one and then the last translated one.
Yeah, I think it's really funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that guy, I think he collected 1,000 copies actually. But like, it's like, wow, like why are you so obsessed with this like one minor character? But
Well,
Andrew,
technically she's she plays Hanu Merlin, by the way. So my first.
I mean, she had Hanneman. Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah.
Yeah. Still my favorite card from God King era. Why do you have to get limited?
Yeah.
Well, where's
yeah,
all your
I mean,
supports got man?
I mean, using Excel without paying the cost, and then you can also summon the spirit for free. Who the fuck even thought about that?
I know, right? Like I think like the summoning part is like the one problem actually.
Oh yeah, actually yeah, like the free the using Excel for free was actually fine.
Yeah.
Because like considering Eclair Chiffin actually also exists.
Yep.
But yeah, the summoning part is like too much.
Yeah, it's like okay, so you don't pay for the cost, and then you can use two effects at least. And then like the problem is then okay, so then what does that do? Summon, take all your Excel back from trash. Just like, and then like the weakness of Excel is like they don't go to your trash, right? Quote unquote. Quote unquote weakness is they don't go to your trash, so it's a little bit. You need time to recycle them, quote unquote, or you need to use specific card to recycle them, and then it's just straight up. Yep. Summon it, summon another one, deplete. It's like okay, now it's in your trash. Now you can patch it. Great.
Yeah. So dumb. Like who the heck thought about these cards?
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Like realistically, if we unban Mangostina now, will the fruit actually make a comeback? I don't think so, right?
Yes, they would.
They? Oh yeah, because like one zero counter will then stop them.
Exactly, yeah. And like even then, you should join to zero counter first. If the game is best of 3, maybe they still allow it, but you gotta remember Japanese best speed is best 1.
Yeah.
They're not gonna allow that, man.
Yeah, but even then, it's like what if you are on a bad position already? Like what are you going to side in? Pharom, and you use all 3 Pharoms, and then they are still alive.
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, to be fair, like the current game state is like as long as you can survive the first turn, then you can do something. So yeah, people are just gonna sign the Pharom and all those stuff. More zero counters, or even like effects which disallow them to summon with effects.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a lot of choices. So.
Oh yeah, that's how I won the championship.
That you did, yes.
Yeah. Have you seen the video actually?
I think that was the one you using Mad Hatter, right?
Yeah. I basically my opponent was using Digimon. So basically he cannot use Digivolution at all.
Lamau.
Yeah. But so he hard casted this Magna Angemon and Angemon. So I was like, oh, and then I was like, because I didn't have like everything, right? So I was like, I look at Beatmon, I was like, yeah, what is this? This card is like kind of good, but like this, like the condition is a little bit too harsh. So I don't think I will use it. And then he used Beatmon on both of my on my 2 Alice. So I was like, what the fuck just happened? I lost to Alice.
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
This is not supposed to happen. Yeah, at that point I think I already felt like I like literally in my heart I was like, yeah, this is not my time to win. And then I realized I have like other cards that can cheat the cost to summon Mad Hat, to bring out Mad Hatter, and then I was like, oh yeah. I mean, like I have Alice, I have Parasolaika, the brave that we talked about like last week, and I have Mariel, which is at that time I don't know why, but she's like way too expensive. I only have her because I opened. We basically shared the case, and then I took all the yellow cards. And then I have 3 Mariels. But like, Mariel was the good man. I wouldn't have won if I don't have Mariel. Oh, yeah, thank you, Mariel. That's why I'm a Divine Spirit main now. Technically, still don't know what I mean. Like whenever I try to associate myself with like a deck, I was like always at a loss. Like what is the deck that is like me? Cause like I feel like I don't know. I mean like this is just myself, right? But like when I was still like in Indonesia, I was in a position to promote the game, right? So I kind of have to make like the newest deck. That's like yeah, it's kind of like, or at least I feel like I have to make like the newest deck because like how am I going to motivate people to like buy the newer sets if I don't use the newer cards myself, right?
Yeah, you're correct.
Yeah. Which is why I think like whenever there's like a new concept, then I kind of have just to jump between the concepts. And then now that I moved to Germany, and then like for some time I kind of have to stop buying things because I literally cannot afford that. Then I kind of like connected more with my Divine Spirit deck. I brought my flower like a fairy deck as well. Then I kind of felt a little bit more connected to my deck. And then for some time I do have like the financial power to actually afford buying cards again. And then I made everything again. And then now I am confused again. So what is my player identity? Like what family do I actually like associate with? Especially like the other thing about like the contract deck is like, yep, now everyone has everything. So it's like, yeah, what do I play actually? Because like technically Verma is an arcana or a magician, which is like same with Mad Hatter. But like, is Mad Hatter really like my best card personally? I guess so, because it's the one that gave me the championship title. But still, do I like Mad Hatter more or do I like Ishtar more? That's like, yeah, because like some of my, especially like lots of the yellow deck, I think like they don't really have a postcard. I mean, like Dahlia is technically the postcard of Fairy, but she doesn't really feel like a postcard because she was not supposed to be like the boss. And even the real boss, which is Approval and Urania, doesn't feel like a boss either because she looks so thin. I guess Parvati has a boss, which is after Kali came out because, yeah, again, like Durga has like the same feeling that the Urania has. Plus, like, she lacks the grace, yes, of a boss card. I don't know how to.
No, not really.
Is it? I don't know.
Durga is pretty good. I mean, I still finished games with Durga.
No. I mean, it's not like the effect. It's more like the art kind of doesn't invoke the feeling of a boss card. I don't know. It's just.
Is it not? I think it's alright.
It's probably because Durga kind of like. Well, it's probably because her color scheme kind of like make her blend into the background. I don't know. Probably just me. But I mean, like, well, if you compare it to Kali, of course, Kali is going to be way more vibrant compared to Durga, right? Yeah. Then what else? What other decks do I have? I have too much. Well, I guess Trinity Star. Trinity Star is a yellow card, so yeah, I guess it's a yellow deck. I have way too many Viva decks. I think I have at least 12 or 13 Viva decks. But even then, yeah. But even then, I mostly like played like the group deck, so they don't really have like a. Yeah, I mean like even the Shining Song deck technically like the Ryoba is the finisher, but is she a postcard? Like even now the sad thing about like Grand Siesta is like, do we even have a postcard? Cause like you don't. Previously it was like the cost 8 Sandy, right? Like the Grand Advent Sandy, right?
Yeah.
But like now you don't really need her anymore because like now your main attacker is like the Monochrome Fantasia Sandy. That's like the other ones are like you basically just stably like beat down your opponent until they die, And then the other cards are like basically just to make sure that you stay alive and you still have the resources to do that, and your opponent doesn't have anything to stop you. So it's like there's no definitive postcard, but like the deck has synergy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like what the defaults are designed to be anyway. So
yeah, I guess technically you can say that the Pure Palette has a boss card. Two boss cards. Yeah, Pure Palette. Yeah.
Definitely has. I mean, the eye-cut decks are pretty clear-cut in general anyway.
Yeah, and then I try hard to make the I basically made a Pure Palette deck, but I replaced Mio and Aine with the Ran. Shibuki Ran.
Blasphemy.
Yeah.
Blasphemy.
I mean, like the Leo Cordy straight up just shot 2 lives, so I was like, for some time I was like opium. It can be something.
That reminds me now. Yeah, I was thinking about using Cameo in Run deck actually.
Oh, yeah, that can work. Yeah.
Yeah, especially use a lot of groundworkers and just discard all your run and stuff like that. And just use Cameo, burn two. Easy burn two.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's also like the one dilemma that I have with the deck, because like I put like Orihime as well, because I thought I will need to fetch. I will need to like discard as many run as I can to the trash. But then like most of the effects kind of like discards run from your hand and then like fetch things, right? So it's like, so you basically only need like one extra run in your trash, and then like all your effects is already kind of like working. So like, do I need all this Grandwalker Nexus?
No, you don't actually.
Yeah.
I'm just joking.
Exactly. But then again, Orihime, when you can pull her off, it's kind of cool. So like, kind of always want to bring her. I think like there's one time I actually won with her Gran. I think like I was like playing against Toki in a stream, and then I actually like won. And well, I don't know if it's against Toki, but like I think like there's one time I actually like won because I used her Grand Force. So basically I just summon like 2 spirits, hit, no flash, Grand Force. She becomes a spirit, refresh all of my spirit, hit 3 times.
Nice.
That was pretty satisfying. Yeah. Other times
Cameo, I probably won't use Orihime.
Other times it's just it's just Johnny Pap, the normal old Johnny Pap.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'll have to see then. I'll have to print a lot of cards now. I thought I would have only to print. I would only have to print the Grand Siesta cards, but turns out I have to print a little bit more. Good thing I already bought a whole stack of new papers. Now I can print all the proxy that we needed until we can get the cards, like maybe in 2 weeks. Yeah, so now that the DeFi is going to be released, of course we are going to expect like stuff from like the new set. Like now, even the spoilers are most like Kamen Rider cards because they are going to come in at the end of this month as well. Which is something that Amamiya is definitely looking forward to. Again, I needed to avert my eyes from it, otherwise I will probably want to make something as well. Especially DK is finally getting some more support, so like yeah, I guess. As long as Zio is not coming back, I guess. Well, they're not my... I guess. I guess they're kind of the one that I already have the decks of. Yeah. And then Blade, of course. Because I already have the deck. And then Wizard. For someone who tries to not to play Kamen Rider deck, I have 3. So it's like... I think it's a little bit too much for someone who are not intending to play it.
Yeah, I don't have any Kamen Rider decks.
Yeah. The fun part is I don't have a Gundam deck technically. I can make one technically. I have like the Unicorn starter deck. Can just buy like the full armor Unicorn is like now dirt cheap. So I just need, and then now that the Red World is limited, I have like way too many Red Worlds anyway.
You need a petty glow as well.
Okay, I only need a bit. I only need to get a bit with blue. Yeah. We'll get into it. It's going to be fine. We'll get there. Speaking of the new set, of course, Keiki Seiki. So we have a surprise visit from April, which we already know is going to visit us in the 10 after party, and then she's now back in the main set as well.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, and she has a gate. She has the gate of Babylon as well, which is
yeah, I saw. It's pretty funny actually. Yeah.
Exactly. And then like I was like talking, my friend was like asking me because like of course Isis was revealed like as well in the promotional video for this set, for this saga, for this year basically. So he was like, "Is this a foreshadowing for Isis to come back?" He was like, "Yeah." My friend was really like into getting like the best deck, so if Isis actually got supported, he just wanted to prepare for it like before it gets expensive and everything. So yeah. So it's like, does this mean Isis like going to come in like the near, like by near future? I mean like the next two sets. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. I mean like it's still probable, but I don't think she is for Isis specifically. She's probably either going to be generic, or
sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah, or maybe a support for like the contract spirits. Maybe.
I mean, or to be fair, it can also be Isis's turn into play spirits only.
Which will be sad, but we'll have to see. But that will be sad too. But yeah, I guess I can understand that if you make the contract, if you do a contract Grand Walker that can change their symbol to other colors, then it will be a little bit strong. I guess I can kind of understand that, but like, yeah, that will be fucked up. But then again, lore-wise, it kind of makes sense because again, like after the war, they kind of lost their power, so maybe that's why they cannot control ultimates anymore. But yeah, hopefully they kept the ultimate flavor somehow. Or maybe she just lost her ability to produce ultimate symbol, but she still supports ultimate. That I will still take that. Although
no, that's just weird, bro.
Yeah. Although again, like or maybe she will then have a cut symbol. That's also a possibility. So maybe her symbol will be like a yellow ultimate symbol, kind of thing.
Maybe.
That I think that one is kind of balances like how to say like the thing about like the symbol not having like 3 colors natively, but also kind of works with how Isis is working because like most of her ultimates doesn't have cost reduction symbol anyway. Yeah. So yeah, we can speculate all we want, but we'll have to wait. Hopefully Isis will stay sporting ultimates. Please don't take her ultimates away. That will be fucked up. Also, that it kind of made sense, right? We kind of have to power creep this. Like the contract Grand Walkers all deal with spirits. Someone has to deal with ultimates eventually. And of course, speaking of like the contract Grand Walkers, we have the upcoming team booster. Like following the success of Age of Avengers, we have the new team booster, Rebirth of Legends. Gee, I wonder what mechanic will be included in Rebirth of Legends. I wonder if it's Rebirth. The mechanic that is in the name of the set that has dual-sided cards. But yeah, of course the set has been, the set information is already out and it has contract card and Rebirth card inside. So yeah, we are back into the most fun era of Battle Spirits. Fun in quotation marks, by the way.
The hell?
Yeah. The most awkward, like overpowered, like Origin is just bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was a weird time.
Yeah, and then because like we have like the contract Grandwalkers, of course, like my friend was like asking like what are we going to get, and I forgot that we have some Grandwalkers in the Rebirth era actually. We have like Lakshmi, we have Iza, of course. Who else? Parvati. Parvati technically is in the True Rebirth, but we'll see. Probably she can still get one.
Oh yeah, she was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, True Rebirth. I mean, yeah, it's the same thing, bro.
Yeah.
And then Vina.
And then we can't forget we have the meter.
Yeah.
Finally, the meter making a comeback. Is it my time again to play the break deck? They cost 7, 8, 6, 7, 8 brick. I'll go first turn, deploy the meter. Second, first turn set the meter pass. Second turn pass. Third turn 7, Elviria throw 2 from bottom pass.
That's the skill issues, bro.
That is beautiful. That's big gameplay. And then of course they are going to add like a new Grandwalker Nexus for Ice Princess. Yeah, which is either going to be like a new character or Vina.
Yeah.
Because like if we are talking about like the Grandwalker of the Rebirth era, of course it's Vina.
Yes.
The Guide Girl Vina, the pinnacle of the Origin deck, the whole reason of why like Origin is so broken. Like who would have thought like if you release like a card that has like 1 cost and then it can fetch like one of any 3 cards in the top of your deck, practically, because like back then you will play like lots of Rebirth cards.
Yeah.
Like who would have thought that wouldn't be broken? Who? And then like she doesn't have a symbol, but like if she has 3 cards on her, every single Origin card that you play, including magic cards, will have 1 less cost. So it's like, oh, who would have thought this would not be broken? And of course, she's a normal extra, so you get 5 to 7 copies of her inside the case. And of course, everybody needs them because like every single Origin deck works with her. Well, probably WPS is not as reliant on her, but like still, that just eliminates 1 out of like, I don't know, like 12 decks. So like, yeah, this is just not working. Yeah. It's like even the meter kind of got help from like Vina because again.
Oh yeah, people did use Vina and Demeter, yeah. Because it's another low cost card to use, yeah.
Exactly. Because all of the meter cards are like 6, 7, 8 costs. So it's like having a 1 cost really helps. Also Shim Mills. Yeah. You can basically the meters thing is basically using your trash as toolbox. So like the more cards you have in your trash, the better. Why Hermes will always be my mortal enemy. Green, I hate green. I hate blue. But blue is still somewhat manageable. You can wholly sign the nexuses. Green, yeah, green is no. Green is bad. Don't play green. That's fuck up. Vanishing from trash, cringe. Oh my god. Why do Izanami looks like she's expecting? I guess Izanagi is still on his way.
Because maybe she is.
Probably. We are going to have new Amahara Grandwalkers. Yay!
Lama. I mean, let's be honest. They're probably gonna come eventually.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, like Amaterasu is not in Rebirth Saga, but she has support in Rebirth Saga. So who knows? Omoikane. I mean, the 1 card that basically like turns Amaterasu from like okay to like what the fuck is this? Yeah, what else? Do you have other Grandwalkers that are still supported in the rebirth era, because like the rebirth era is basically just Grand Walkers cringe, destroy them. Blue World, destroy them. Godbreak, destroy them. Like, what is this amount of destruction? Why are they so keen on destroying Grand Walkers? Please stop, this is cringe. And then, but that glow happened, and then it become exponentially worse. It's like, oh fuck. Okay, anyway. Yeah, hope they will Isis will come out soon. Don't know when. Just want her to come. Especially since the next set will have like yellow Grand Walker. Probably going to be the meter.
Next set, you mean what?
73, yeah.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Yeah, because like technically the main character for the saga is like Olim, Ulrika, and Celtica. And then we have Primordial, of course. They have to get something as the villain, I suppose. But I guess if Nyx is going to be like the main.
They're done already. They're done.
Oh, they're done.
Yeah.
So Nyx is going to be the last.
Nyx is going to be the last, yeah.
I see. And yeah, probably it's going to be like all three. So like probably one Ulrika, one Celtica, and one Olim.
Sounds about right, yeah.
Yeah. So God knows when this will come out. But please come. I don't know what I still need her for. Maybe just block effects that block spirits from activating. Maybe. Wishlist. Not going to be that one though.
No, it's yellow. Yellow doesn't get those effects.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I can still activate them during my turn anyway, so definitely not salty. Yeah, and I can reset though. I can set multiple bursts, but modify anyway, so definitely not a detriment to my strategies. Yeah. Well, anyway, if you guys have any questions, comments, or requests, please feel free to send them to us to our email at therefreshsteppodcast@gmail.com. Or if you're listening to this on YouTube, of course, feel free to comment below. So yeah, I guess that has been everything that we can share for this week. We hope that you guys have a nice week going forward, and we'll see you all in the next turn. Bye bye!